Welcome, members of the Wolf Pack. It's your boy Greiwolph back with another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. And now we're about to get to our classes. We left off right in front of here. All I did was take my robe off because I know the robe doesn't do anything. Like now, remember I told you I want to change my costume and stuff, but we couldn't. Well, now we can. And I basically went to my gear. And it tells you whether like something adds health or defense or offense stuff to it. And the robe it's just cosmetic. It does nothing. So it adds nothing. So I took it off just to look a little different. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead. Let's go in here and let's do our first class quest. After we do this one, we'll do the other one. And then that's probably going to wind up being 30 minutes because as you've seen so far, there's a lot of cutscenes in this. And then the cutscenes are kind of long. Like at least a minute and some change.
Thank you. Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor?
That's how on there.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all.
They can study. I just got admitted to school yesterday.
Practicing obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well,
That's always something funny with schools and stuff too. I can go into a whole rant of why I don't believe in what's it called? Informal education. It's not I don't believe in formal education. I don't like the way it's practiced. But that's always funny too. Like you really expect me to spend my 3 months of the summer that I have off 2 months, 3 months, however it is. You really expect me to spend that studying for the coming months that I have of school? Like, bro, I just spent however many months in school. And now that I have a vacation to be out of school, you expect me to continue studying during that time frame so to prepare for the school that I'm coming to again? No, not even a little bit. Oh shit, I was supposed to push X and I didn't. Do I still on the spell?
Akio.
See, I think that's how I get the books. I mean, the pages to
That
me.
is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well,
But yeah, I'm not big on formal education, only because like the price cost for one is crazy, and that's really just in America. You can go to other countries and get a degree for a much cheaper price, a much affordable price, but the price is ridiculous compared to some of the professions you'll be getting. Like you go to school for certain 4-year degrees and spend 50 grand, even 60 grand it could be, and the job you're getting could be like a teacher job in America, which is like 49 grand, maybe 50 grand. So you spent 50 grand for 4 years to make 50 grand a year, or to make 49 grand a year and stuff like that. So it's like, is it really? And I really hate the testing process. I really hate the way that we test for its formal stuff. I hate it because it just makes no sense. All right, how do we do this?
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Yeah.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like...
Stop talking so I can read.
If you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to
Oh
put
my
his head
gosh.
as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall. Yes?
The summoning charm. Bro, stop talking.
All day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how
The summoning charm Accio pulls the target closer to the caster. Hold R2 and press the assigned button to cast Accio. And with Accio and pull a target closer, release R2 to seize the spell. All right, let's see how. Let's practice this. Too much. Oh, I think I gotta let go R2. I didn't let go R2. That's why. That was my fault. All right. So trying to get this down.
That's it.
All right, I got it now. The first time I didn't let go
Very
R2.
Good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
All right, I don't know if I get anything from winning this, but let's see. Oh. Oh.
Not to worry.
Let us see this.
I need to knock that off.
There we go.
No, I didn't knock it off. Instead, I gave her more points. Oh yeah, I lost this one like crazy. I don't know if I get anything from winning this, but I definitely wanted to win. I knocked mine off too. That's just great. Oh well.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
You put more balls up there. Okay.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. Phew.
Damn it! There we go. Stop! 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 Stop!
Splendid.
Watch this. There we go. Nicely done. Let us see this. Yes!
Got it.
That's it. Very good, both of you. Well done.
Yeah, I don't really think I get anything from that. Since it's just practice. It's probably gonna be an actual game, and you can probably win it as an actual game. Oh, that was it? That was already like 10 minutes of the video, just that one class,
Good game back there.
which
I
cutscene's not
must
even done.
admit, I think I
And that's why I was saying that
underestimated you.
this video will
Took
probably
me
just be
weeks
those
to
two
become
classes.
proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
No need for me to be
put it
cocky at all.
lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
See, that's what I want to know.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand.
See, that's something I wonder
must
too.
admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Yeah, see, and that's how I was feeling. If you remember yesterday when I was talking about chantless magic, it's the same thing with a wand. Why do I need the wand to activate magic when it's just magic? The magic is the mana and the in the atmosphere, basically in the world. So why do I need a wand to activate that as a catalyst to start that whole thing off? I never really understood that part about magic either. And I also never understood. I'm going to little rant. I also never understood actually needing to use a wand in the sense of actually needing to use a wand. Like, I don't understand why they always differentiate it between a warrior and a mage in the sense of, yes, some games will have a magic knight, but why can't I literally be a mage, but like a battle mage? Like, why does it like, oh yeah, if you're a mage, then you're weak to physical attack and you're just weak physically or whatever? Like, you just can't train both. You tell me I can't train swordsmanship or spearmanship and train, or archery and train to be a mage? And also, why does it have to be a wand? Why can't I? Some stuff that you have a crystal, and the crystal is what activates, but they put the crystal on a wand. Why can't I put this crystal on the bottom of the bottom of my sword? Why can't I put it on the hilt of my sword? And now I can activate magic, but I'm still using a sword, or put on the bottom of the hilt of my dagger, or on my bow somewhere. Like, why can't I do something like that and it still be able to use magic, or just make the bow or the hilt out of the certain branch that the wand was made of that you need to activate magic? Why? I don't understand why those things are never done. It's always just like one way. Nope, you gotta use a wand. Can't use a sword.
Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's big as in the world.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Now, what I was going to say about my...
humans, if you're so inclined.
Wait.
Well, Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Oh, that's behind there. Like, what my thing about formal education and why I'm not so fond of it, like I said, it's not that I'm not, like I don't believe in formal education. It's the, oh, great, it's locked. It's the fact that I don't like the way stuff's taken, like, and especially when it comes to test taking. I don't like the way that schools test students, because to me, it makes no sense. Feel free to argue with this. Actually, I would love for y'all to argue this in the comment section, but I don't like the fact that like when I'm taking a test, every test to me should be open book. Why? Because in life, which is the real test of any knowledge that you've obtained, it is open book. At no point in time do I not have my phone, unless I'm in like a secure area somewhere, but at no point in time do I not have my phone to look it up. But if I am in a secure area and I need material for my job, I probably have that material in the area so I can go back and look at it. At no point in time, somebody, when you're doing a job, somebody will be like, oh my gosh, are you looking up how to do it? I can't believe you. It's like, oh, I'm sorry for double checking my work. That's not a thing. Like, that's not real. And in real life, that's not real. So why, when I'm taking a test, is that your way of testing whether I know the knowledge or not? It's okay to look back at stuff, because most people just memorize stuff anyways. They're not really learning anything. Most kids don't really learn too much. They memorize certain things they think is going to be in the test, and then they go along with it. That's why they think they're bad test takers or whatever it could be. It's like, but come to the civilian world. Let's say you had a horrible subject, but you come to the real world, and all of a sudden you're doing fabulous in that same subject that you freaking was failing in. And it's not because you studied. It's because you have the ability to literally look at the material at all times. And then you come to remember it because you've done it repetitively over and over. And then you come to realize, okay, I do know what I'm doing. The way that it was being taught to me was just wrong. And the way that I was going about being tested about it was just wrong. That's my big take on really formal education. That's why I don't like formal education. I hate the way it's tested, and I hate the way they go about it. Like, and school thinks they have too much privilege over people and stuff like that. I just don't like it. Like, you're there to teach me. That's it. That's it. And the other stuff is just by far just by nothing.
Thank you, Professor.
Dang, neither one of these fools scored in the third quarter.
Unai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
First class student. Attend your first class. Ooh, I'm about to level up. That's 260 experience on that. I'm about to level up. Oh, she might want to talk.
You're the new student, aren't you?
Yep. So many cutscenes and stuff.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
That's kind of you to say.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
All right, so let's get to our second class now. First of all, there's a chest up here that we revealed. Let's see if I can get to it.
Join the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it,
See, this is a math question.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say much.
So 0 and 3 and 2, obviously, is 5.
it was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
And I think this is how we figure out like what the horse is. 4 and what and 4. What 4 and what and question mark is freaking 12. It could be 4, 4, and 4. The horse could be 4, because 4, 8, 12 is what it is.
Enough! You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with
Oh wait,
Professor Black.
there's something here. I think we're supposed to know what the other thing is there. That okay, I don't really understand this yet, but I'm gonna try all of these combinations until one of these opens it. Ah, why did you go back? So I don't know what that does then, because we just pushed all of these. And we can't just leave it on question mark. We just put. Wait a minute. I think the way this arrow is pushing is telling me which one it is. So this one is the up one. But either way, we still went through all of them and it did nothing. I think we have to figure it out somehow. And I'm gonna eventually figure this out after I get to it. But obviously that's 2. That one question mark should be 2. If I'm guessing right. I don't know if they're doing multiplication, or if they're doing addition, or what they're doing over here. But I can't be multiplication because that doesn't equal 5 anywhere. But we'll figure that out. Kitty. All right.
Revelio. Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Ooh, got some gloves. Let's get to our next lesson. Side quests are now available. Available side quests can be found inside regions of Hogwarts marked as a, we'll say, black flag and discovered by exploring the world. These quests reward XP, but do not advance the main storyline. Okay, so we got a side quest over there. Let's do this. We'll mess with the side quest. I might do the side quest off camera, or I might do them on camera just to freaking get some stuff. Cause some of these side quests I remember like are like pretty significant, not like crazy significant, but there's like, oh, okay, they tell apart. But let's go ahead because we want this video is already 21 minutes already. It is hot as balls in my room for some reason. But this video is already 21 minutes, so. Stupefy.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
She said, shut the fuck up.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
We're about to learn some Levioso. Give me a second. I'm looking through my workouts right quick. It's leg day today. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Oh, you know something I just read about not too long ago? Was that Rockstar is supposed to be coming out with a medieval game. And you know, Rockstar, if you don't know, Rockstar made Grand Theft Auto, obviously. Rockstar also made Red Dead Redemption. Didn't they? Yeah, Rockstar made Red Dead Redemption, if I remember right.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
So artfully helped me demonstrate, yeah. So Rockstar made freaking Yeah, get your up in the air. Yep. Oh, bang, bang. Oh, put up some more. But they're supposed to come out with a medieval game, right? And this medieval game is supposed to be like GTA, which honestly, I think the only thing other than them playing them, because they already have the open world stuff kind of mastered. Like Red Dead Redemption is great. Obviously, GTA 5 was good enough to the point where it's still running now, and on so many. Get your butt back in the air, boy.
Let's just say.
Knock them off the table, bro. Off the table. Get out of here.
Not bad for a beginner.
Put you through the ringer. But yeah, they already made Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead 1 and 2, and then all the Grand Theft Auto, so they have so much more experience. Now they're going into the medieval time. I don't know exactly what they're gonna do. Like they're gonna use magic, or they're gonna keep it like strictly medieval, in the sense of it's just swords, spears, great swords, arrows, stuff like that. Or hopefully they would do fantasy wise a little bit and put dragons and things in it. What it be? But either way, the biggest part that they would have to come to is the combat.
But battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Yeah, like I was saying, the
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Your door locked too up here? Of course, everybody's door is locked up there. But yeah, I don't really know how they would go about the combat, because the combat in the GTAs are not the greatest. And when I say the combat, I mean like the fisticuffs are not like the best. Like it's no Witcher type combat when it comes to fighting and stuff. And even the Witcher not being the best, but it's still a fluid enough combat that's like, okay, I can fight with swords and stuff. So I don't know how they're going to go about that. Speaking of The Witcher, there is supposed to be a Witcher 4 coming out, and it's also supposed to continue Geralt's story, which is kind of strange seeing how some of the endings of Witcher 3 were. But either way, hopefully they fix that combat aspect. That's gonna be the biggest question. That's just my biggest question. I'm not even really concerned about how they're gonna do the open world, because they can easily do the open world. I'm not really concerned like how the environment is gonna go, because I feel like they're definitely gonna get that after Red Dead 2, whatever. They're definitely gonna have that down to a swimming. It's just the combat. How is the combat gonna work with them usually doing stuff with guns and stuff like that, not necessarily doing too much fisticuffs. Even though there was kind of some fisticuffs in Red Dead and stuff, like it's still, like I said, it wasn't like the best type of hand-to-hand combat.
It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Ooh.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Yeah, we're about to hit 30 minutes here.
Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Oh, we're definitely interested. We're interested in stuff that gets us mad experience. That's a level up right there for sure. Level 3 plus 20 HP. And we got side quests and regular quests.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Sebastian. Anything up here of note? I'll say he's not mentioning or blinking at me. All right, let's see what we got. What quest wise we got? So the next quest is Weasley After Class, which I'm sure is going to take up way more than enough time. But I got some side quests I want to do too. The Library Annex. What's this? The South Wing of Hogwarts. Are these side quests as well? I thought these were teleporting spots. I'm a little confused now because I thought those were teleporting spots. Okay, let's go ahead and I don't think this quest is gonna take that long, but I'm also not sure. That's what I thought. Okay, here's the side quests. Wand handles, flying off the shelves. There we go. Let's get this side quest. We'll go to it. We'll try. Yeah, we'll put this in the video, and then we'll end the video after this side quest. In the next video, we'll do the next main mission, and we'll do a side quest. Wait, I don't have this one unlocked. Oh, it's just through there. Let me through. There we go.
Revelio.
I know it had to be something in here. It's impossible for this whole thing to be here and there be nothing there. We'll read that later. 80 experience. Anything else in here? All right. Wait. Okay, that was up there. I thought maybe they would let us go up. What's that owl doing? Open up door. Wait. Come here, paper. Get your ass over here. I knew it. Okay. But there is one over here. There's a question mark over here. And that would also tell us what the dog is. Okay. It's not that. I don't know if I gotta get it on the first try or what. Wait a minute. Come here. See, I don't really get this because I can go through each and every one of these and it's still not gonna give me. It's still not gonna open up. So we went through all of them and still didn't open up. So I'm not sure what the ham sandwich is going on here. First of all, give me that. We're just collecting all the pages right now. All right, let's go back to the quest. What are we doing? We getting distracted.
It's a relief to finally have an answer.
Somebody's a scoundrel.
Oh,
all right.
Dear. I shall get.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right.
It's not all right.
I'm in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That's just amazing.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
All right, they probably won't care about this much.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Okay, so the books are in the library. All right. Let me stand up here. We're going to call that the end for today. I appreciate y'all tagging along. Appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we trying to grow this channel up. Trying to come up. Trying to get a good amount of people in here actually watching the videos and sustaining the videos. And, you know what I mean? You know what it goes to. So I very much appreciate it for y'all on YouTube. If y'all leave your boy with a like, subscribe, possibly a comment, you know what I mean? Turn the notification bell on. And also tell your friends about us. Tell your friends about the Greiwolph. So we can come up, you know what I'm saying? And we all that good stuff. Stay blessed out there, y'all.